Hello, everybody.
All right, here we go. This is case number 2413487, People State of Michigan versus Erica Louise Jackson. Ms. Jackson is represented by Ms. Frisbee. We're here for an arraignment on a 6-count probation violation warrant. And Ms. Jackson, did you receive a copy of that requested warrant for probation violation?
Yes.
Did you read it? Said yes? Get to speak up?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
All right. Did you also receive a copy of your probation violation arraignment advice of rights form?
Yes.
Did you read that document? Yes. Did you understand it?
Yes.
All right. So the allegations here are that you were placed on probation to this court for the 10-year felony offense of possession of methamphetamine. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. We've got some technical violations. The technical violations are that you violated condition number 2.4, that you're not to use or possess any controlled substances or alcoholic beverages. The allegation is that on or about May 20th, you tested positive for and admitting to using methamphetamine. Do you understand the allegations contained in count 1?
Yes.
Count 2, violation of condition number 4, in that on or about May 16th, you moved or changed your residence without first getting permission of your probation agent. You understand the allegations in count 2.
Yes.
Count 3, violation of condition number 2.8, when on or about May 19th, 2025, you failed to enroll in substance abuse counseling as instructed by the field agent. You understand the allegations contained in count 3.
Yes.
Count 4, violation of condition number 4.18, when on or about May 16th, 2025, you assaulted Christine Jackson. You understand the allegations raised in count 4.
Does me saying yes, I understand it, does that mean that I'm saying that I did it?
No, you're just saying that you understand what they're accusing you of.
Yeah.
All right. Count 5, these are non-technical violations that you violated condition number 1, which prohibits you from violating any criminal law of the state of Michigan. And on or about May 16th, 2025, you violated Michigan state law when you assaulted Christine Jackson. To understand the allegations raised in count 5.
Yes.
Count 6, violation of condition number 1, on or about May 20th, 2025, you violated Michigan state law when you used or possessed methamphetamine. To understand the allegations contained in count 6.
Yes.
All right, Ms. Frisbee, what plea does she wish to enter?
Not guilty at this time, Your Honor. Your Honor, she had Mr. Greer on the underlying case.
Okay. So, Ms. Jackson, one of the most important rights that you have is the right to be represented by an attorney. And if you could not afford an attorney, the court would appoint an attorney to represent you at public expense. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Did you plan on hiring an attorney to help you out with this case? Do you want to be represented by an attorney? Speak up.
Yes.
Okay. And you're indicating to the court that you don't think you can afford one, is that right? Okay, let's talk about that. I see that you weren't sentenced that long ago. When did you get out of jail?
Like,
May 6th, Your Honor. May 6th.
May 6th, okay. So since May 6th, have you earned any money?
yeah, I started working Monday.
Okay. And that would have been Monday of this week? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Okay, and who are you working for?
DLW construction.
What were you doing for them?
I was a grunt man.
Just do whatever they want, like a laborer?
Yep.
Okay, how much were they paying?
20 an hour.
She worked one day, Your Honor.
Okay. So the judgment of sentence indicates that you got 180 days in jail. Obviously, you weren't working all during that period of time, is that right? You weren't working when you were in jail. Right. You don't have any money saved up, do you? You have any assets? All right. All right, the court does find that you are indigent, and the Indigent Defense Commission would appoint John Greer to represent you in this case. The next thing that we need to do is to discuss a bond. And Ms. Frisbee, is there anything that you want the court to consider in setting a bond?
Well, my client indicated she just started working, so she had that job. $20 an hour is pretty good for someone in this economy, in this county. Also, the person, Christine Jackson, that's listed as your mother, she was residing there, but she's no longer able to reside there, but she will be able to stay with her sister who lives on Main Street in Fremont. So she does have ties to the community. She may have failed to appear for court in the past, but otherwise she has nothing else pending.
Who's her sister?
Nicole
Nicole's
Jackson.
last name.
Jackson.
And I've spoken to her mother, and her mother has said that Nicole does not want her in the house.
Well, I haven't changed the hospital yet.
That's what your mother had said when she spoke to her.
Well,
Hang on. All right, so,
Of course, that's because my mom talked to her and I didn't.
do you know if Nicole's been in trouble with the law before?
It's been a very long time. She's been sober for a while. She's got her kids back. She's been doing well for a while.
Okay. Anything else that you want the court to consider, Ms. Ridley?
yeah, thank you.
All right, Ms. Robinson?
Your Honor, I have serious concerns about this. I did check. It does look like we opted to take no action criminally at this time on the assault underlying this. It appears that there was additional investigative work that Prosecutor Walburn wanted completed that has not been done yet, so there are no pending charges on that. My concern is that this defendant entered her plea in the underlying charges on this one on October 7th of 2024. She then failed to appear for sentencing on November 25th. She then failed to appear at a show cause hearing in this court on January 6th. And then it looks like on January 21st of this year, we had a motion hearing where you set the bond at $50,000, set her for sentencing in March. She was sentenced to 6 months. Then, as we've already heard, she just got out on May 6th. She is already not welcome at the house she was staying at. There's allegations of assault, but even more concerning to me is the fact that she did not let the probation department know that she had moved, and that she has the violation of either testing positive or admitting to using methamphetamine. This is a methamphetamine charge. She was out for approximately 2 weeks, it looks like, and she already has started using drugs again, specifically methamphetamine. And since she has not shown up in the past and she did not stay in touch when she moved, I would ask this court to raise her bond. I do not believe that $25,000 is enough to ensure that she will appear for court or cease using drugs if she is out. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Mussman, anything?
I got nothing to add to that, Your Honor.
All right, the court's going to set bond at $50,000, cash or surety. And since we don't have any pending charges, the court will set this case for a probation violation hearing within 14 days. We'll do that May 27th at 3:20.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, Ms. Jackson, if you post that bond, you need to contact Mr. Greer right away. You need to contact Mr. Mussman right away. Okay?
I'm not gonna post it.
Okay, well, we'll see you on the 27th. All right, you're here for an arraignment.
I'm unclear about the 2 count. Oh,
Okay, same, okay.
okay.
All right, and did you receive a copy of the request warrant for probation violation?
Yes, sir.
Did you read it?
Yes, I did.
All right, did you go over it with Mr. Greer?
Yes, sir.
Or did you also receive a copy of the probation violation arraignment advice of rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you read that document?
Yes.
Did you understand those rights?
Yes.
And you signed it today?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so the allegation here is that you're placed on probation in this court for the 10-year felony offense of domestic violence, third offense. Looks like it's just third offense, a 5-year felony, not habitual offender third. Just so, domestic violence third, 5-year max. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and the allegation here is that you violated condition number 2.0, that you not use or possess alcoholic beverages or other intoxicants. The allegation is on or about May 16, 2025, you were consuming alcohol and submitted to a preliminary breath test with the results of 0.232. Understand the allegations contained in count 1.
Yes, Your Honor.
Count 2 says that you committed a non-technical violation. This is that you're not violating the law of the government. And the allegation is that same conduct, consuming alcohol, violated Michigan state law when you were intoxicated in a public place. Do you understand the allegations contained in count 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Greer, what plea does you wish to enter?
Not guilty at this point, Your Honor.
All right. All right, and Mr. Reynolds, one of the most important rights that you have is the right to be represented by an attorney. And if you could not afford an attorney, the court would appoint an attorney to represent you at public expense. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you plan on hiring an attorney to help you out with this case?
No, Your Honor.
Do you want to be represented by an attorney?
Yes.
You're asking the court to appoint an attorney for you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so have you been working at all, sir?
Yes.
Where have you been working?
I work at Double M Hardwoods. It's outside of Fremont. The address is Holton, but
Okay, and what do you do for them?
I stack their lumber and I inspect the lumber for them. It's not always full time because we have trouble getting logs, but
How much do they pay an hour?
$25 an hour. But again, it's not always full time.
Well, how many hours have you been getting recently?
I got 34 last week, 22 the week before that, 16 the week before that, 24 the week before that. It's typically 2 or 3 days a week.
Okay. Do you have another job that you do in those other couple days?
I try and do side jobs, but it's hard to find work that's temporary.
Are you married or single?
I'm single, but I have 3 kids. I make enough to pay the bills and
So you have 3 biological kids?
yes, sir.
Do they live with you?
Yes,
All right, the court does find that you are indigent. The Indigent Defense Commission would appoint Christine Frisbee to represent you in this case. The next thing we need to do is discuss a bond. And Mr. Greer, anything that you want the court to consider in setting a bond?
Your Honor, he is employed. He is raising 3 children. The court knows his employment status. I would ask for leniency. He says that it's been about a year since his last violation, which I think also included. So perhaps an alcohol tether might suffice, and a reasonable bond, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Robinson, anything that you want the court to consider?
And it was almost exactly a year ago. It was June 3rd of 2024. And he committed the last violation, which included PBT at a 0.28. As a result of that violation, he was placed on scram for 6 months. And then now we are back here, with him at a 0.23. So the drinking is still heavy. It's clear that he is engaging in that same kind of behavior. I don't know what happens in the spring. that starts this, but I do have concerns that even with a previous violation and being monitored, the behavior has not been broken.
Mr. Mussman?
Your Honor, it's on for DD third, which included alcohol as part of that felony that he committed, which was a .334. And then, like Mr. Robinson said a year ago, he was a .28, and now he's a .32.
So he's trending down.
I thought that myself, Your Honor. But unfortunately, it's just not a single incident. It's he's a daily drinker in the past, and I'm worried that the public could be whatever.
What brought this incident to the authorities' attention?
He was at Walmart and he's being treated loud there, and he'd been there previously, pretty loud as well, and they were able to get him out previously when he was intoxicated. But this time, when he leave, he was sitting on the ground there. So the police came out there and they're sitting inside the Walmart.
Do we know how he got to Walmart? You took him?
I picked him up from work and I had to stop the dog. He wasn't drunk when we went in the Walmart counter. He had a bottle, he admitted to it after we were outside the police office. That he drank in the bathroom.
Your Honor, if I might say,
Well, hang on, but you've entered a not guilty plea, so I don't want to hear anything about the facts of the case.
no, I've been attending counseling. I go to RISE. I've been attending AA. It's just, I had a moment of weakness. I'm not proud of it.
All right, so the court's going to set a bond at $25,000 cash or surety. The condition of that bond is that you get fixed with a scram. We'll set this case for a probation violation hearing, May 27th at 2:50. If you happen to post that bond and you get that scram on, contact Mr. Mussman right away, and also contact Ms. Friesman. We'll let her know that you're currently incarcerated. Okay?
I'll let her know.
Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.